let's just say hypothetically, you live in Kansas City and there's this realtor that's doing $3.2 million income last year and everybody knows who he is, right? How do you get close to that person to have lunch or coffee with them, okay? Maybe you're in real estate and you want to get close to the top 3 influencers who are in accounting and they run an accounting firm, and you want to get close to these guys because accountants have clients who may want to purchase a home, and so that's your way of getting close to these influencers. I put a list together of the top 50 influencers I wanted to get close to, and then strategy on how to get close to each one of them in my own creative way. Once I got in front of them, you don't ask for nothing. You don't sit there and say, let me tell you, here's what I'm looking for. No, all you say is, how can I help you? You give them contacts, you gift them a book, a relationship, and then gradually they're gonna say, what do you do? Once they ask you what you do, you tell them, here's what I do, X, Y, Z, and then they say, now I have somebody I want to introduce you to. Fantastic. But in a subtle way, you protect and you water these influencer relationships. The more you water them, the more you water them, the more you water them, all of a sudden, 5 of them are going to give you context that's going to change your life, and that's exactly what happened to me. Hang tight for this next one. It's going to take me a minute to explain to you, but it's going to make all the sense. For the right person, this may be the only point you'll remember. I'm working at Bally's. Bally's changes their comp plan. This is 20 years ago, 23 years ago. They changed their comp plan. Guys that were making 150 are now making 50. Everybody's looking at going elsewhere. This is when Bally's went bankrupt. 24 Hour Fitness and LA Fitness bought a bunch of Bally's. These 5 guys, I'm one of them, we're all looking to see where we're going to next. One guy goes into real estate, works with this guy, picks up great habits from this guy, makes 10 million, does very well, invested into real estate. He's doing good now, makes, a few $100,000 per year off his investment properties. He's very happy, he's chilling, he did the right thing. 10 years, he went on a 10-year run, he did good. The other 2 guys went after a cool guy to duplicate, who would always go to this club called Garden of Eden. Coke, drugs, X, everything. They duplicated, oh, I closed this much money, but let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go do that. These 2 guys were beasts. I'm talking beasts of competitors. 2 of my favorite guys in a company that we were friends with. So they went and worked under that guy for 2 or 3 years. The next thing you know, they're starting their own company. Guess what they're doing? The same exact thing, except worse. One went to jail, one lost 3 of his houses, a bunch of the Rolls Royce that he owned, one got deported, tax situation, ugly situation. Good people duplicated the wrong habits. I chose to go to a different route, and I had, good examples that I work with, a lot of personal life examples, those things, the things that matter the most, values, principles, all that other stuff. That is almost as important creating your wealth as it is, I'm gonna work with a guy that's making millions, because you need the right principles. It's not just about making the money, it's also about keeping the money. More is caught than taught. If you do choose to work under somebody that's very, very good at what they do, how they live their personal lives matters just as much as how much money and success they have.